And hello again, Shima girls. Welcome back to my brand new video. In this video, I'm going to discuss 5 fun and simple ways to use my Shima shea butter. I have it right here. Remember, I have created my personalized shea butter. This one is 16 ounce, which means it's 1 pound. 1 pound of fabulous, soft, creamy, extremely moisturizing shea butter. Okay, and let's take a look inside. As you can see, the color is ivory. This is the original color that shea butter naturally comes in. Okay. And if you're very familiar with using shea butter, then you know how wonderful it is to our hair and our skin. And that's why I have made it a part of my Shima hair growth system. I have told you before, and I have shown you as well with testimonials from my Shima girls, that my shea butter can also be mixed with my Shima oil. Okay, so this is one of the 5 fun ways that you can mix my shea butter with my Shima oil. So I'm already giving away one of the steps. So yes, this is pure, raw, unrefined, organic shea butter that comes directly from the nuts of the West African shea tree in Ghana. Again, absolutely no oils, no dyes, or altering of any kind has been performed. So what you get is 100% pure, raw, unrefined, organic shea butter. Okay, so let's look at the top 5 fun ways to mix Shima shea butter. Okay, so that you can, obtain maximum results at home to moisturize your hair and as well as your skin. Now, the first step is what I showed you before. You can mix my shea butter with my Shima oil. Now remember, my Shima oil contains coconut oil, almond oil, rosemary oil, ginseng extract. All of these are excellent moisturizing ingredients that will be perfect, perfect mixture into the shea butter. Now the great thing about mixing my Shima shea butter with my Shima oil is that you can customize it to your own personal needs. Okay, so basically I encourage you to experiment with your mixture, experiment with your ratios. All right, so I recommend to get an empty container. I have one right here. You can get, to start off small, because you only need a little bit of shea butter. You only need a little bit of Shima oil to get maximum moisturizing results. So get yourself an empty container. It could be much bigger than this, but start small. Okay, just start small to experiment. Get yourself an empty container. All right, it's like a 2-ounce container here. Or if you have my Shima hairline cream, the 4-ounce container, and if it's empty, or if it's starting to get empty, you could finish emptying it out into another empty container, and then you can have a 4-ounce container to mix, your Shima shea butter and Shima oil into this container. Okay, and you can mix it raw or you can double boil it. Okay, it's up to you. Again, that's the fun thing about using my Shima shea butter. You can customize it to fit your own special needs at home and for your hair. Okay, so get an empty container, get your Shima oil out, get your Shima shea butter out. Okay, and also remember, I also have the 2-ounce Shima shea butter. So if you have this one, it's the same thing. Okay, so you can use your 2-ounce Shima shea butter or the 16-ounce Shima shea butter. You're gonna mix it into an empty container, and you can use like a plastic spoon. Use a plastic spoon or something plastic, to mix it raw. All right, just like that. Okay, or you can use a handheld mixer. Again, it's up to you, ladies. And now the second fun way to mix my Shima shea butter is to add beeswax. And now beeswax, it provides extra hold, especially for you all natural Shima girl. The beeswax is just completely perfect for you, to mix into my Shima shea butter. So you're gonna add beeswax, you're gonna add your Shima oil, all right, and you're gonna mix those 3 ingredients. Now I encourage you not to add too much of the beeswax, ladies, because beeswax can become very sticky. Okay, and it quickly becomes too thick. So again, experiment again with a very small container. okay, until you perfect, you know, your ratios. All right, now the third fun, exciting way to make Shima shea butter is to use honey. You can actually put honey into the shea butter. See, that's the great thing about shea butter, because it's natural, it's organic, and you can mix it with so many different other natural and organic ingredients, and honey is one of them. Okay, so you can also add honey into my Shima shea butter as your mixture. Now, honey will also give it a stronger hold. And one last thing, you can also add some vitamin E, okay, into your mixture. And now the fourth fun way to mix my Shima shea butter is to add cocoa butter to it. Okay, so you can add cocoa butter into my Shima shea butter. Now, the cocoa butter, I would recommend that you chop it up as much as you can. Now, be careful with cocoa butter, because you know, sometimes the consistency can come out grainy at the end. So in order to avoid the graininess, you know, I recommend you pop it in the microwave for about 5 to 10 seconds, you know, in small batches, and then you can mix it in. So yes, with the fourth step, you're gonna use my Shima shea butter, you're gonna use my Shima oil, you're gonna use a little bit of beeswax. And again, the beeswax is to thicken the mixture, and my Shima shea butter is going to soften the mixture. Okay, so now let's look at step number 5. Now, in the fifth fun step to mix my Shima shea butter, is simple. Basically, you're going to use my Shima shea butter with beeswax. Now, this step is excellent if your hair falls into the type 4 or type 3 category. Even though I don't believe in hair types, I'm just putting it out there so you more or less know what hair type I'm talking about, which is curly to coily hair textures. So the beeswax and the Shima shea butter is the only two things you will basically need for your fifth fun step, okay, to mix my Shima shea butter. Now, just keep in mind that this particular pomade is gonna be a much thicker consistency due to the beeswax, which, you know, it's like a thickening agent, okay, when you mix it with the Shima shea butter by itself. So, in other words, be extremely careful with your ratio. Again, start small, ladies, start small. Because once more, too much beeswax will make it either too lumpy or too sticky, and we don't want that. Okay, so experiment, take your time, and you'll see that you'll be just fine. Okay, ladies, so I pray that this video has helped you to, you know, understand how to use my Shima shea butter much better now. Alright, again, this is so customizable. You can add your favorite ingredients to it. Alright, whatever works for you, that's what you're gonna add. Okay, but these are my recommendations so that you can get the best, you know, results imaginable. Alright, for your hair, for your skin, for your scalp, you know, these mixtures will be excellent, you know, with my Shima shea butter to help you smooth very dry scalp, which is also a serious issues with, you know, some ladies out there. So this is excellent for very dry scalp. Okay, so thank you for listening, Shima girls. I hope you learned a lot, and have a blessed one. Take care.